NBA action on two. And the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagny at the 4. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
All that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Castle against Dort. Pass to Champagny. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the bucket.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Dort outside. And just over a minute played here to start the game. It's Hartenstein, high post. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort outside. 6 to shoot. And here's SGA out.
But that's not the case anymore.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Castle outside. Fox outside. On the wing, Vassell. The Thunder pull it in. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field. Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front.
Now here's Dort. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Pass to Williams. Now here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Fox. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's all knotted up.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. VA, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And so Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. All right, look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Stephon Castle.
They've got to be happy about how many more assists he's been dishing out lately. He's got a pass-first mentality, and with how well he's been distributing, that's a very good thing. His teammates love playing with him.
Now here's Holmgren. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Back to Holmgren. This one for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. That's good from Fox on the assist from Wembanyama.
Not the biggest guy. Fox showing a lot of heart in close.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game with 30. Outside, Williams. The 3 from Holmgren. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Fox. Not going to go that time. Good defense there from SGA. Dort with it. Castle covering. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. We've seen that more than once today. an effortless basket inside.
Here's SGA. Outside, Williams. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Vassell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Fox. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox can't get that one to fall. Thunder trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. The Thunder in second. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are 2 squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And Mitchell's subbed in for Williams. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Now here's Fox. He buries it from 3. Fox has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Pure confidence. The moment the ball hits Fox's hands, he's letting it fly.
Pass to Williams. From deep 3-point land. San Antonio with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3 from Wembanyama. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Down low. From 7. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Mitchell against Fox. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Oklahoma City has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A little mid-range shot is up. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Champagnie. Williams defending. Champagnie, that's good. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
SGA passes to Williams. A minute 31 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Joe penetrating. Basket counts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
San Antonio leading by 6. Fox deciding where to go with it.
Well, because of the quickness, it's hard to mirror Fox defensively. Often it ends in a foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Luke Cornett.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game now. Harper, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. 55 seconds left in the first. Here's Harper. No points yet. Pass to Barnes. Over Mitchell. Barnes, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Thunder trail by 4. Now Mitchell from deep. Holmgren counted his 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Harper. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
The Rook, Dylan Harper, showing some power.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Holmgren against Barnes. Now here's Holmgren. He's closely guarded. Wallace outside. The 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what's your take?
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Barnes is out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in at the 1. Now here's Holmgren. Williams looking around. That one's good. This game is all even. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Spurs shooting it well at 59%. Here's Harper, up and in on the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Wallace, and he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Mitchell. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Williams passes to Mitchell. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
The 3 from Barnes. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Wallace. Fires in the triple. Wallace has got 5 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Harper. He's got 6. Pass to Castle. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Williams. Joe with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Joe, the pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Back to Joe. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Castle driving inside.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
And there's a 3-second violation. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. 5th is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Carlson's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Vassell.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. No good on that one. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And he sinks the second. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Castle against Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. For San Antonio, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Cornette. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Mitchell. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflected. Here's Castle. Joe with the defensive effort.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
He takes it in. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, nice speed. On time and on target.
Oklahoma City trailing. SGA looking around. Taking it inside. SGA.
And this is Shai's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Ford comes in for Joe. And Williams is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. And Fox is subbed in for Castle. Now here's Williams. Still no points. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Yeah, whether he's working off the dribble or in catch-and-shoot situations, Williams has a reliable jumper.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Thunder have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Williams from long range. He drops it from range. Williams has got 5 now.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. The 3 is up. And there's Fox on the assist from Wembanyama.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Over Fox. SGA can't get it to go. Fox on the run. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, look, Fox is absolutely lethal with that first step. That's why people can't stay in front of him.
Now here's SGA. Outside, Williams. From deep, Holmgren. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Takes the 3. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Harper misses. And for the Thunder, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. The drive by Dort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Devin Vassell.
With his ability to hit threes, Dort forces defenders out. In turn, that opens up the driving lanes.
Joe's checked in for Holmgren. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagny comes in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for Harper. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. The Thunder with another miss. Wembanyama down low. Dort defending. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. No good on the free throw.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fox. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. And Oklahoma City shooting just around 39% in the second quarter.
That's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
To the paint. Here's Castle. Williams grabs the board.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Dort, left side, for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Vassell outside, fires the 3. The basket's good, off the assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooter.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to get back on track. Shea gets it to go off the drive.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
The 3 from Wembanyama. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but
Taking a closer look at that first half now, you really got to give it up for what Chet Holmgren is doing out there. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's SGA. To Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Williams and Dort fill out the perimeter. And it's SGA in at the point. That's the group from Mark Dagnall starting the second half. Over Castle. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren puts it through.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. Free throws good for Fox. And both free throws good for Fox.
Well, here's the thing. Not only does Fox have the speed, he can go all night. He will wear you out.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back over to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
Castle for three. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Williams on the wing. Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. It's Dort on the wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The ruling on the floor.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The 4th spot held by Oklahoma City.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Wembanyama. 12 points for him. SGA with a steal. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Look, if you think you're going to get that over Wembanyama, you are crazy.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for the Thunder. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Here's Champagnie. And here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Wembanyama down low. He's against Hartenstein. That one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 14.
Well, that's what they're looking for. Get Wembanyama inside, and his height is impossible to deal with.
Williams on the wing. He's got 5.
All he needed was a little separation. separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Fox. The Thunder have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Williams. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Williams from long range.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And so Mark Degno will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub. Just playing above the rim.
San Antonio leading. Fox outside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Looking to get it going. Counted. SGA's got 11 points.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Williams finds SGA. Back to Williams. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 4. Champagnie, that's good. Champagnie's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Williams on the wing. Dort for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Vassell's shot is good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. Holmgren outside. Pass to Hartenstein. And he makes it.
Boy, Holmgren, I mean, wow. Just a great feel for the game, and he's so unselfish.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Here's Castle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And it's been an interesting ride of late for Keldon Johnson. Stan being asked to take on a number of different roles.
Well, B.A., some guys would struggle seeing their spot in the rotation and their minutes change. But Johnson takes it all in stride and puts the team first.
SGA can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Johnson against Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Johnson just knows how to fool defenders. Great shot fake there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. And it's Harper in for Fox. Pass to Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's Harper, checked by Mitchell. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
Thunder trail by 11. Wallace outside. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Joe, 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Harper. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Joe. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Castle. 5 points in the game. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Joe. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the center.
And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player. And I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan.
Now here's Joe. Outside Mitchell. And he lays it up and in.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Spurs lead by 12. Fox with the ball. Fox fully commits inside.
more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Williams a screen on Fox. Mitchell drives in. Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. No good on the triple. And for San Antonio, they're shooting about 60% for the game. Barnes passes to Fox. Here's Harper, checked by Mitchell, and Harper gets it to go. Thunder trail by 16. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Wallace outside. Here's Williams. It's deflected. Here's Harper. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, good pass by Harper. Unselfish. Always keeps his eyes up.
The Thunder have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Mitchell into the lane. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Harper, kicks it out to Barnes, lets it go from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. SGA's got 4 rebounds now. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Thunder trail by 20. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fox against Mitchell. SGA, a screen on Fox. Will it go? Outside for SGA. Shot clock at 5. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Fox. Here's Vassell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Mitchell. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Holmgren outside to the paint. Got a hand on it. And here's Vassell. Pass to Harper. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league in the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score, trying to make an offensive play, and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try.
Miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Harper. Vassell against Williams. Fox right side. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. No problems knocking that one down.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 12-4 run. Fox against Mitchell. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Down low. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
With the teardrop. And it's finished off by Fox as he lays it in. Fox has got 8 here in this quarter. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
So for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Lou Dort comes in for Joe, and it's Jalen Williams in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Cornette, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Now here's Castle, out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Oh, man, what an effort tonight. To put together this type of game against the defending champs, that is impressive. This is why so many people hold him in such high regard. San Antonio with the ball, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the way Fox goes at defenders inside earns him a lot of trips to the foul.
Free throw's good for Fox.
Here Fox at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Fox. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Well, great decision there, kicking it out to a ready shooter.
SGA against Fox. Outside Vassell from downtown. Ooh, it doesn't go. Under trail by 18. Here's Dort. Puts up the tray. The free is in.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this,
like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein in the post, covered by Wembanyama. Now Holmgren. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Now here's Fox. Cleared away by Mitchell. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. In for San Antonio, Kelly Olynyk.
19 seconds left in the game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Williams. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Get your cake off, sis. Tell me what they want to take off.